Hi, can I get a latte, please? Every business owner will tell you that finding the right staff is one thing and keeping them is another. To start off, I didn't really even have an understanding of the Nigerian market and how to go about getting staff. I think anywhere else you could sort of go online to a specific industry website and search for, basically put up your ad. I literally put up a sign at my window and I had people come in and apply for jobs. I didn't take the route of, visiting other salons as most people would do and try to poach staff or any of those things. I just put up an ad and I actually had people come through and apply. I did have one person from referral. I had just moved to my Monrovia Street location at the time, and I had an Indian manager because I wanted to offer yoga and Ayurvedic treatments. So it made sense to have an authentic person running those programs. So I had just transitioned from offering strictly nail care services to now offering beauty and spa services. I had a therapist who was really talented naturally. I had her trained by the Indian manager at the time, and she quickly became a very popular go-to person, for waxes and massages and facials. That side of the business was growing quite quickly, just as quickly as the nail care services. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna bring in more people, get more therapists into that section of the business. I wanted to offer more sort of exotic massages, and to make it more authentic, I thought, okay, I'll go with Indonesians. Everyone knows how amazing their Balinese massages are. On getting here, I realized they couldn't do anything but massages. So I had to train them on facials, waxing, body scrubs and body wraps and things like that. So I hired this educator to come in and train all three of my therapists at the time. They all signed contracts, very important. They had a certain percentage of the fee they covered, and then we covered the rest, just to, for them to take the training more seriously, because if we had paid for all of it, they might not have been as committed. But putting their money into it as well sort of kept them engaged. So believe it or not, immediately after the training, my therapist left, literally a day after the training had ended. And this was I guess, a week or 10 days worth of training. And I was completely thrown off guard. The Indonesian ladies were great, but they had only just been trained. I couldn't unleash them on my clients. The personality trait of Sapphire exhibits self-control, confidence, and an even temperament. I chose the color Sapphire, which is a rich and royal blue with metallic undertones. This time I've opted for acrylic extensions, simply because of its strength and durability, and also I needed some length. Blue represents serenity and calmness, trust, confidence, and intelligence. The one thing I would say to any business owner, not just in the beauty space, is education is so important. It's so important to be fully abreast with whatever it is that your industry is. And in my case, it's important to know how to carry out the treatments that you're offering. If I wasn't able to offer waxes or facials, I would have been thrown completely under the bus. There would have been nobody to offer those services, and a fast rising section of my business would have essentially just died. This is why it's important to have the skill set and the education. Nobody should be able to hold you to ransom. You should be able to fill in the gaps wherever and whenever you need to. It was the option of either going to court or arbitration, and both of those things were just too time consuming, in comparison to what the cost of the training was. And remember, this this was split between 3 people, you know, so if I had to let go of a third of it, you know, that was my business decision to make, and it just seemed easier for me at the time. And that's just the thing about contracts. There's no hard and fast rule about it. You literally just have to sit back and see what works best for your business at that time. But that's not to downplay the importance of contracts. Obviously, it's important to have something in black and white, because they easily forget what they've committed themselves to. So it's awesome to always have a piece of paper to bring their attention back to, you know, what's expected of them and what they've agreed to. Contracts are important, and it's essential as a business owner that you are very specific about what you expect from your employees and also what you are giving back in return.